If you live in the Maryland DMV area, you know what we recently went through. We had a major snow and ice storm. This message is important to you as a homeowner. Some areas saw 7 to 12 inches of snow. Others saw 7 to 12 inches of snow with 1 to 2 inches of ice on top of that snow. What most homeowners don't realize is that the biggest damage from storms like this does not happen during the storm. It happens later, 10 days later, 14 days later, sometimes 2 full weeks later. And here's why. And that's why during the day, snow and ice begin to melt. At night, temperatures drop. And that water refreezes, okay? That freeze-thaw cycle creates solid ice blockages inside your gutters, in your downspouts, okay? Once ice forms, your gutter system can no longer do its job. Water has nowhere to go. Instead of draining safely underground and away from your home, it backs up. It gets behind the gutter. It works its way underneath. It starts forcing water into your soffits, into your fascia boards, and eventually into your home, into the home. It's crazy what can happen. But most homeowners don't notice it right away. At first, it might look like a faint ceiling stain or a slightly soft drywall or trim that's starting to swell. Other times, it shows up suddenly as water actively dripping inside your home. By the time you see that, the damage has already started. We see this pattern every winter around here. This winter is going to be tremendous amount of damage, okay? Off the charts. After storms like this one we just experienced, we routinely have seen $5,000 damage, $10,000 damage. And some of our clients, they've experienced, in some cases, $20,000 already in damages or more to their home from the snow and ice and the water damage. Then comes the most frustrating part. Calling an insurance company. They love to take your money, but when you call the insurance company, trying to prove it wasn't neglect, paying a deductible, waiting on adjusters, and waiting weeks or even months for repairs. And how many times this entire situation could have been prevented. Okay? This part is very important. If you are a gold or silver member with TLC for your lawn or sprinkler system, we will come out and perform a free inspection to our clients, okay? We'll inspect the key drainage points around your home. We'll clear out around the bottom areas where it goes into the ground and take a look there with the camera. Where ice and debris typically collect, and we'll use our camera equipment to look inside for ice blockages and drainage problems. You simply can't see from the surface, okay? If there is something we can help prevent, we will tell you. We'll be honest. We're coming out to do a free inspection. You're a client of ours for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, loyal client. You're a gold or silver member for your lawn sprinkler system. We have no trouble coming out and give you a free inspection, okay? If everything looks good, we'll tell you that too. We don't guess. We're going to document. We're going to put a camera into the pipe and take a look. Take pictures. We'll document it for you, okay? We'll document what we find. You'll receive a written report from us. That report, let me be extremely clear here. That report can be extremely helpful if you ever need to deal with your insurance company, because it shows what was happening outside the home before an interior damage occurred. If you're not a gold or silver member, there is a charge involved. I want to be very clear about this. But the cost is going to be way less than your insurance deductible. Okay? So think about that. And far less than repairing interior water damage to your home, your basement. Water goes all over the place. It seeks wherever it can go to get away. Okay? and that water's up around your house and it's frozen and it keeps thawing and heaving and coming apart, it's going to end up in your home. We've seen it already, okay, from our clients that reached out to us early. Catching these issues early before water enters the home is always easier and always less expensive. This is exactly the kind of problem we try to help homeowners avoid. I'm Bob Carr with TLC. If you're a member, call us now and schedule your free inspection. If you're not and you're concerned, reach out anyway. We give you an honest answer and we'll tell you what's going on. We'll talk to you soon. Reach out to my office staff here, 410-721-2342. Hit the link below for more information. If you want a free inspection, need help, reach out. We'll be happy to come out and take a look and see how we can help you. We'll talk to you soon.